Good afternoon, everyone. Take a look at the cosmic rays from 2015 to 2019. Increases for sure. This reflects more declines in solar activity as we see every reduced output solar cycle decreases in Earth's temperatures. Stephen Goddard, this media may contain sensitive material. I am so scared I may be triggered. It's a temperature graph from 1980 to 2019. What's that? 0.6 above the baseline average there. Now let's take a look at NASA. What? And even if we take the starting point back in 1979 with the satellite era at, let's round it off, 0.3, still doesn't make sense because University of Alabama Huntsville put it at 0.36. So even if we bring it back, the entire gain's only 0.6. How is NASA double that? Too inconvenient. That's why it was deemed sensitive material, in my opinion. Also, U.S. Marines in California. I wonder if Russia is a code word for the grand solar minimum or glaciation. And if I could ask for a favor as a call to action here, Brighteon has just changed its terms of service where the user level and the amount of videos that can be backed up in this platform, there has to be a certain number of views moving forward. So I'm asking that you go to Brighteon with this address right here. Brighteon.com/channel/adapt2030. I have over 300 of the videos on YouTube backed up in this platform. Please click, watch, share, subscribe so I can keep the channel backed up and running on Brighteon, the pro-liberty community. And first off, I do want to say thank you to everybody who is supporting and following myself, David Dubine, the creator of the Adapt 2030 channel here on YouTube, following the Earth changes based on solar activity. When we move into the future, this image you see here is how you're going to have to think about your life structurally. Water sources near to you, food that you can easily get to be able to process, to trade with others, to defend. We're going to have to think about living more in harmony with nature, and there is going to be a massive population decline. And as we go through, just ticking the boxes to show the amplification of low solar activity, cosmic rays increasing, this is a absolute 100% indicator that our sun is decreasing, and as our magnetosphere weakens, more of these galactic cosmic rays penetrate our atmosphere. Known science, peer-reviewed science by the tens of thousands of documents. So here we sit, 2015 to 2019, Finland. Cosmic ray monitoring station, but it's also happening in California, New Hampshire, and across our globe. So I want to zoom in a little bit here for you. Finland neutron monitor. There's been a slight dip at the moment, and the IPCC will assure you that, it's an anomaly. See, it's decreasing. But at the same time, when global temperatures drop, they come up with some convenient excuse like, it'll continue in the future upward. It's just a little pullback right now. So think about cosmic rays in the exact same directional movement. It's up and up. Coldplay song, you can say what is or fight for it, and that's the way we need to think forward. You're going to have to create reality. You're going to have to manifest it with the vibrational frequency that you're going to be in as we move. These cosmic rays are responsible for more cloud cover, so all these atmospheric changes you're seeing with the massive floods, lightning, massive hails, it's going to amplify and continue. So we take a look back through history. Global temperature drops on the bottom. What do they match with on the top? Decreased solar activity. But see, what's most interesting is this chart only goes back to 1700, and where we're going in the future through 2020 to 2035 takes us back to the 1600s. Literally, 400-year cycle at the bare minimum that we're going to repeat. So then you would look for temperature drops on our planet or things that aren't fitting the IPCC CO2 model of marching temperatures into infinitum forward. Stephen Goddard, this media may contain sensitive material. I may be triggered, but I'm going to look anyway. What is so sensitive about temperature anomalies from 1979 to 2019 in the temperature record? They disprove global warming. That's what's sensitive and offensive. Now this is the tropical mean from 30 south to 30 north. And the IPCC is always squawking about, hey, it's going to increase at the equator, it's the most heat, and that's pushing the cloud bands, this, that, and the other. And I wish you would take a look at where that temperature is. The averages sit 0.5, half a degree above the baseline for the satellite era. And we take a look here at NASA average global temperatures. Now I know this is not 30 north to 30 south. This is a global temperature variant, but they still put it at 1.1 degrees above the baseline. Now how is there such a disconnect between that? Then we'll take a look here at Dr. Roy Spencer's University of Alabama, Huntsville, 0.36. So I ask you, what's the most inconvenient information there? Oh, all of it, because I'm matching the incongruent temperature data sets with NASA's overblown extreme heating set. That's what's inconvenient. Let me zoom that in again. So anytime you see that it's 1 point something degrees C over the baseline, bring them back to at least 2 other data sets and let them take a look. And moving forward as well, you know the political aspects of this, the chessboard, everybody's positioning for grain deliveries. Here we are, U.S. Marines, California mountains to prepare. The enemy, Russia. Or is it really Russia? Or is it a code word for mini ice age or glaciation? Remember that movie, Bruce Willis, where there was a comet that came down and Ellie was the code name, the extinction level event. Ellie. Perhaps they just moved it to Russia. And I do thank you for watching the video. 800. I'm so excited. I'm going to bring you the next 8,000 videos as we move forward with these changes over the next years. Now, Brighteon, pro-liberty community, has just changed their community guidelines. What they're asking now is for user levels to have this certain amount of click-through views to keep this amount of videos as a backup on their channel. So I am asking a personal favor. Can you go to Brighteon? You don't even have to be a member for this, but I would encourage you to sign up for an account like you would YouTube. It's a different alternative pro-speech platform. Brighteon.com/channel/adapt2030. I am doing my best to bring in this information because right now it's here. The changes start right now. We're out of time, and from this point forward, it's just about damage control. And when I say that, I'm talking about the opportunity and the danger and also keeping your family safe along with your community and yourself. Because these changes are going to be so ferocious and so fast, you're going to need a compass somewhere. And I hope this Adapt 2030 channel is your compass moving forward to give you some indication of where the safety zone is. Watch a few of the videos, like them, comment, I'll reply to your comments. But I want to use this as a backup platform because they're pro-free speech. So as the corporate media tries to reduce the message of all the changes to the grand solar minimum, this will be the place you can find the true information. And if you want to keep the video series going and you want to support Adapt 2030 here, what we're doing, visit our sponsors, My Patriot Supply. Every purchase helps keep Adapt 2030 on air. MyPatriotSupply.com, prepare with Adapt 2030. Or TrueLeafMarket.com, heirloom and organic seeds for any grow zone on our planet. All the links are in the description box below, as well as the rundown to everywhere you can find this type of information on all these social media platforms.